Now let's assess the potential of all of these ideas that you've come up with. So after exploring all of the different possibilities for your side hustle, select your 3 to 5 favorites and complete the following activity. Before you start any venture that is going to take your time, money, or energy, you need to assess whether the potential for success is worth the effort. So in the worksheet, you'll find a side hustle potential assessment that you can use to compare each of your side hustles as well as evaluate each one individually. Not only will you be able to assess which ideas have the most potential, you'll be able to clearly see if any of these ideas are not worth pursuing. Now, this activity addresses the 10 most important indicators that a business's potential is worth the effort. So assess each of your ideas and then compare your results. And for each indicator, answer the questions as well as rate the idea on a scale of 1 to 10 for that indicator. And at the end, you're going to add up the totals to get a potential indicator score. And this will give you a quantifiable number, which will help you determine the potential of each idea. Then see the clarifying questions at the end to help you make that final decision. So the first indicator is obstacles. So at this point, when you think about next steps and required actions, do any obstacles or roadblocks come to your mind? And if so, what are they? Then you're going to rate how strong these obstacles are. Next, look at opportunities. Do you have evidence that there is demand for this product or service? Is there an opening in the space or the marketplace that allows for what you're creating? And again, you're going to rate this. Goodness of fit is the next thing to look at. Are you good at this or know something about it? Or can you do it quickly or easily or learn what you need to do easily in order to do it well? Next is uniqueness and differentiation. Is this something new or different? What makes what you're doing stand out from the competition? And is differentiation even important in this industry? Next thing you're going to look at is speed of launch. Do you have easy access to everything that you would need in order to launch this side hustle quickly? Can you follow through without a lot of money, help, or time? And the next factor is sellability. Do you have a clear path to your first customers or clients? Is it clear how you will make money off of this? How easy is it for you to reach the people who will buy from you? And next, let's look at profitability. Considering the costs involved in creating this product or offering this service, including the operating and marketing costs as well, do you A, have the money to do it, and B, will you make money off of it right from the start? Will the profit that you earn for each sale be enough to compensate you for the time that you put into it? And if you don't know the answers to this question yet, see the Setting Your Price video. The next indicator is passion and excitement. Does this side hustle excite you? Are you passionate about it? Is this something you really want to do? And then we're going to look at growth potential. How easy would it be to automate the processes or delegate responsibilities? If it works well, would you be able to do more of it or scale it easily? And then there's flexibility. Once you get started, is it going to be easy to tweak it and adjust it and change it over time as you learn and grow or the industry changes? Or if something happened and you needed to stop operations, would you be able to stop? And so after you've gone through all of those and you come up with your numbers, again, you're going to be comparing the answers that you got and the numbers between the different ideas to see which one kind of bubbles to the top. But then you're going to want to look at these clarifying questions, especially if you're having a hard time making a decision. Because even when looking at the analysis of each from a logical perspective, sometimes it can be really hard to choose. If you need a tiebreaker, explore the following questions. If you could only do one of these hustles for the rest of your life, which would it be? Now, that being said, you are not making a lifelong decision here. You're making extra cash. If your goal isn't to turn this into a long-term business, consider that this one that you love so much might not be the best option. Although, if you love it that much and you do want to do it long-term, then maybe you should go ahead and follow your passion. You really have to determine what your true motive is here. So which one of these ideas feels like the right fit at the right time? Like, is there some opportunity in the marketplace that you're taking advantage of before a window closes? Or is this a side hustle in an industry that is growing fast and you can ride the coattails of that growth? Because if one of your ideas is a great opportunity that you don't want to pass up, then go for that one and then save the rest for later. Because once a hustler, always a hustler. This is not going to be your last rodeo. And finally, which of these ideas is a rapid sales idea? Which would be the easiest for you? Which could bring you the most money the fastest, even if it's not the most exciting? Sometimes you just need to go with whatever is going to get money coming in. And then you can use the funds from that side hustle to launch the side hustle that you really want to do. So again, the answer to this question of which one should I do is very unique to each person. If you're trying to build something long-term, go for the thing that is going to be easiest for you to do long-term because you care about it the most. If you're trying to just bring in cash, go for the one that's going to be the easiest. And so it's really helpful to look at everything side by side and evaluate these last questions at the end and see which one just feels like the right opportunity for you now, because you can always come back and do this activity again or pick up that other side hustle that you don't move forward with today and do it again later once you've built up this process. Because the good news is that every time you create a side hustle after you've already created one, it just gets easier and easier because you get this process down. And as you get better at it, not only are you going to be bringing in more money, but you might find that one perfect hustle that can turn into a full-fledged business.